My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 25th January 2022. We celebrate today the feast of the conversion of St. Paul. The focus of our reflection, the real test and proof of faith is conversion. Conversion is not merely a matter of more knowledge of beliefs and traditions or more ability to preach the word and organize spiritual activities. Conversion is essentially a change of heart and way of life. Today, on 25th January, we celebrate the conversion of Paul. His conversion narrative is so dramatic and the details are very suggestive. He was on his way to Damascus with a destructive plan to persecute and terminate the followers of Christ. But on the way, he encounters Jesus. Great light from heaven shone around him. He falls to the ground. He hears the voice of Jesus himself. Jesus confronts him. Why are you persecuting me? He loses his sight. He is led to Damascus to a devout Ananias. He restores sight to Paul, discloses to him God's plan for him. He confirms him in his new mission of bearing witness to the Lord. The conversion of Paul is a great eye-opener for all of us regarding our own unconverted lives. Bearing the name of a Christian, having the label or garb of a disciple of Christ, believing some doctrines, following some traditions, and performing some religious activities are good but not enough. These are not guarantees of conversion. Real conversion must touch the heart and change the way of life. One greatest sign of conversion is the realization that failure in fraternity is a failure in faith. Any act of persecuting and harming others is a persecuting the Lord himself and obstructing his way. There is no use of great evangelization or even working great miracles if we lack fraternity and charity. Conversion also implies openness to encounter the great light from heaven, to realize and dispel our own shades of darkness, and to receive new sight. How many of us allow God's light to shine upon us? How many realize that we are still walking in the dark? And how many are ready to receive constantly the new light of a renewed purpose, a renewed way, a renewed loyalty, a renewed commitment? Paul's conversion was the greatest turning point from being a persecutor to being persecuted, from a blind hater to a passionate lover of Christ, from slavery to wrong ideology to loyalty to deep spirituality. How many are really ready to suffer something for God and for others? How absurd it is that many claim to love and serve God while they hate others and God's ways. How many adamantly and arrogantly stick to their own wrong ways and self-interests and become disloyal to the directives of a genuine spirituality. And now the direction and the directive for our life. Paul's conversion is a great sample of true conversion. True conversion is nothing but passion for God and for the good of others. This passion is rooted in unswerving love for Jesus and undaunted commitment to his mission.